Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, what's up? I'm Steffi G, and I love to teach people about makeup. No, I am not a makeup artist, I am just someone who loves to do makeup. So if you are interested on how I got this lovely sculpted highlighted face, please continue watching my video, and if you liked what you see, please subscribe to my channel, which is just that lovely button right there on the bottom of the screen. It's just a click away. Also, if you have any questions on where I got stuff, please don't hesitate to leave a comment down below, and just keep on watching if you are wondering how I got this look. Enjoy! Okay, so let's just jump right in. To contour my face, I am going to just be using the Hoola Benefit bronzer to contour. To highlight my face, I am going to be using Becca's Champagne Pop as my highlighter. And to conceal my face, I don't like to use concealer too much because I find that it doesn't really set too well on my skin. Maybe it's because I just haven't found the right concealer. But I'm going to be using the Maybelline loose powder instead, and I'm going to be baking. Like I said in my intro, I'm going to be showing you how I contour my face and why I contour my face. To contour my face, I'm going to be using an e.l.f. bronzing brush, and it's angled, and the reason why it's angled is because the way you contour, you're going to be angling it down, so it makes it a lot easier for you to shape your face. The reason why you contour your face is because you're trying to make your face look thinner, you're trying to give your face a little bit more symmetrical, and personally just to make your face look a little bit thinner, higher cheekbones if you like that look. So I'm going to be dipping into the Hoola from Benefit, and I'm going to be putting the powder on both sides of the brush, just tapping an excess of it. And where you're going to start it from is from your hairline, from your ear, and you're going to work your way down to the corner of your mouth. You want to put the most powder up top and then lightly blend, but you also want to start with a little bit at a time and then blend, because it's easier if you have a little bit than to add than if you had a lot to take off. So first off, you're going to start up here, and also if you don't know, also do the fishy face, and that is where your line is going to go. Okay, so I only did half my face right now, so you can see I have this defined line on my face compared to not having, anything on this face. So it's more, as you can see, shaped already. And of course you just want to blend it upwards as you're doing that. And you're also going to want to add it a little bit to your temples so that you are blended out correctly. If you have a bigger forehead, you're going to want to add more just so that it kind of shadows it to make your forehead a little bit smaller. If you have a smaller forehead, then you're going to add less. You can actually not add any if you don't want any, but you're going to want to add some just up here just so that you're evenly blended and all the colors on your face look the same. Okay, so if you ever heard of the 3 when you do the contouring, you're going to do it like this as well. So the reason why you're going to be doing your jawline, for me, I am a little bit of a heavier girl, so I like to actually draw out my jawline, and other people who have more of a defined like to blend it out so it looks a little bit more softer, a little bit more feminine. So I'm just going to draw it kind of right where my earlobe ends your jawline, where it would be, and then you're going to blend downward. And of course just keep adding on as more defined if you want it to be, but always start off with a little bit first and then work your way. And then also underneath the chin I do, and it gives it a shadow so you don't have that double chin as well. And you also want to make sure that you are blending down your neck and it doesn't look like you are wearing a mask. Okay, so this is one side of my face that is bronzed, and this is the side that is not. Can you see the difference? You are trying to shape your face. Okay, so I'm going to go do the other side. Be right back. Now my whole face is contoured. I am also going to be contouring my nose. Now the reason why I'm contouring my nose is I find it to be a little too wide. So I'm going to snatch it a little bit. And so what that is just drawing, like again, you're going to contour your face, you're going to contour your nose. You're going to make a shadow to make it seem that your nose is smaller. So for my nose, I'm going to just be contouring just a little bit. So the best way that I like to measure it is from my eyebrows and bring it down and then right around the tip. And so the brush that I am going to be using with that is this little brush that came with the Hoola. So we're going to be dipping in. Again, always start off with a little bit and then add on. So I'm starting right on the tip and slowly just brushing it down. Okay, so then that is how I snatched my nose, so it looks a little bit thinner because your main focus is this line straight down the center. Now I'm going to be highlighting, not technically highlighting, I'm going to be what I would use concealer for. I'm going to be baking. So with that is the same concept as if you were going to be using concealer. And the brush that I'm going to be using is from Morphe. It's the same brush I use all the time, the M438. And it's just a little skinny one, and it's very dense, so it kind of holds the powder very well. And I'm going to be putting it exactly where I would put the concealer, which is underneath my eye. I'm going to be putting it down my nose. Cupid's bow. And a little bit on my chin. And to make it all even, right on my forehead. And then also I'm going to be shaping where I made my contour. I'm going to put it right underneath like I do in all the other videos. Okay, so while this is baking, which is just leaving it on your face for literally, you can hold it for 30 seconds, you can leave it on while you do your eyes and everything else, and then wipe it off. But I'm just going to leave it on for a little bit and explain to you why I bake. The reason why I bake is because I can't use concealer. Like I said before, it just doesn't sit on my face very well. Even if I use this powder later on and I bake on top, it just looks very peely and scaly and dry and not really pretty. Maybe it's just the type of skin that I have, or maybe I just haven't found the right concealer for my face. I'm very, very dry, and then in the summers I'm extremely oily only because I'm sweating all the time. So as of right now, I find baking to be the best resolution for that. The reason why I also bake down here is because it makes my bronzer and my contouring look sharper and more defined on my face. And I'm trying to have that, you know, higher cheekbone look, slimming down. Also, when you are bronzing or contouring, which is pretty much the same thing, and you put it down here, you want to be careful that you're not bringing your contouring line too low and this not too high, because then it's just going to look like you have like a 5 o'clock shadow, and that is not what we're going for. So as this is sitting on my skin, you're just going to let it sit for as long as you like, but I think it's time to just take it off. Even for a little bit, it still makes a difference, but if you leave it on for longer, like I've done in other videos, it makes it more defined. So leave it on for as long as you want. You can pause the video and do the rest of your makeup, or you can take it off with me now. And I'm just using a brush with nothing on it. So now that I have wiped it all off, you can see that it's more defined and more highlighted on my face. So before I actually put some highlighter on, I'm just going to be getting some blush from my BH Cosmetics 10 color palette. And these are the colors. I've used this one before in my last video, I believe. And I'm just going to be using some peachy colors here. And what that does is it's going to also emphasize the fact that you have higher cheekbones. So if you want to smile, and this right here is you're going to put the blush right on top of that. So with the blush, that is going to make my cheekbones seem higher, and that is what I'm going for. Last but not least, we are going to be highlighting. So with my highlighting brush, just my Morphe highlighting brush M501, the one that I always use, and I'm going to be using the Champagne Pop from BeccaxJaclynHill. And what you're going to do with your highlighter, and the reason why we use highlighter, is we're going to be brightening up this, like your higher cheekbone, even more dramatic, more beautiful. See how the light just reflects off of that, and it looks beautiful. You can also put some on your cheekbones right here, right on the top. And then we're going to be highlighting the nose as well, which makes your nose look even slimmer. I'm just going to use my finger, and I'm just going to bring it down in my nose, and then just blend it out a little bit. I like to put it above my lip as well. It's so pretty. And I also like to put it right above my eyebrow arch. And then you are all set. So I hope everyone enjoyed watching my video today, and I hope you guys have learned something new. I enjoy making these videos for you guys, as you know, so please like, subscribe, share my video with anyone and everyone. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and if you guys have any questions on where I get my makeup, how much they cost, what brushes, if I forgot to mention anything, if you have any questions whatsoever, please don't hesitate to ask me. You can comment on the comment box all the way on the bottom, or you can tweet me or Snapchat me or Instagram me, literally anything. I am open to suggestions, I'm open to your comments, your advices, anything at all. I am here for you. This is why I make videos. So please don't be nervous, don't be, no question is a stupid question. We are all still learning, no one is perfect. So please just ask or leave a comment below. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day wherever you may be. And just remember that makeup is fun. Makeup is okay if you make a mistake. It comes off at the end of the day, and anyone can wear makeup. So enjoy you guys this day. I love you. Stay beautiful.